Your efforts and your mind, your studies. This comes to wish that you do your exams in a brilliant manner, and that God's blessings, God bless you with outstanding and remarkable success. God grant you bright success in your exams. From the chairperson, PTA, this is the Reverend retired.
Siri tebi kwangala oba siri tebi chupuli kunani ku street ta kwaba someserenga ni tagiswa basomesa bakolera okwawe alini kwara misire basomi babene babalekerwa kale kwambaza huri babana abana birabulayi wadde bakukola biro mu binyoma mu curriculum injaha ne banyowere ba pioneers ne era kwambaza kwakolera kyesi kwakukola kale kubakanisa bira ibyo nyene kusubira kuba wayo mu mikono cha wele aba yeti babire bipapula byabwe ni nanye basali ni muve kumbini nabo mubasasule fees mbaye byatago byose zana banyalise kubanga batataganyisa mu misomo cyawe ta. We always caution our learners against fraudsters, because today with the technology today and the artificial intelligence, it's very, very easy to type a paper and it looks like a real UNEBO paper. So what we have cautioned them is against fake papers on the streets, because I'm sure this weekend there will be people selling fake papers. Some even send them from maybe Kampala or the central region and other places. So we want to warn the parents, caution the parents to talk to their children, not to get tempted to buy fake papers, because we disorganize them. The name nowadays is very strict. It's very difficult for fake papers to leak. So we want the students to trust the knowledge they have. In any case, under the new curriculum, the questions are very indirect. It is, you have to interpret the question. They are not direct. Everybody may have a different interpretation because they give you a scenario. They call them scenario questions. So if you were this and this and that, you know, what would you do? Then some papers have been subjects. Some papers have been merged for some subjects, like English language. Now it no longer has paper 1 and paper 2, it has paper 1. And other subjects also, I think science, they have also reduced it to 2 papers, practical and 1 paper, like that. Those are some of the changes, but like I told you, we are all on a learning curve. We are yet to see these papers. We are also going to see them for the first time. So when we see them, then we shall be better informed about them. Learning a lot of things about the new curriculum, even us as schools. But our assumption currently, because remember, under this curriculum, there is what we call continuous assessment, CA. 20% of the marks are compiled by the school, and these are out of the tests they do from senior 1 to senior 4. Every time you get you record the marks and put it in a computer UNEBO portal, enter it in the UNEBO portal. Now, what that means is that if you fail this year, certainly you're not going to use I don't see them using the same results of last year, of senior 1, 2, or continuous assessment scores. It implies, we don't know what exactly the UNEB will come up with, the government, but the assumption now is that for you to sit, you should have marks of senior 1, 2, 3, and 4. This year they're lucky, they have been exempted. This year they're only considering senior 3 and senior 4. 5 terms. Senior 3 term 1, 2, 3, senior 4 term 1 and 2. Third term is right there. Then senior 3, the current senior 3, actually we have already begun entering their results in UNEB portal, because those ones they are required to have their results from, I think, I'm not sure, I'll cross check, but for them they should have their results from senior 1, because they have time. The teachers have time to enter the results and they compile the scores, and the students also have time for they call them activities of integration and project work. So the assumption is that if you fail, then you have to go back, because you have to have 20%. Without 20%, you cannot be graded. Yeah. So that's why we assume that if you fail, then you have to go back to senior 1. Yeah, but we are to be guided by the government or Ministry of Education and UNEB on in the unlikely event that someone does not make it. If they repeat, what happens? But under the current regime, it is implied that you have to go back to senior one because you need coursework assessment scores. Then set, at least there will be experience. We shall have some past papers. We shall have some question banks. But right now, zero. We are working on baseline. Everybody is at the same level. The good thing is that everyone is at the same level. So no one has advantage over the other. Yeah, to clear with the school authorities to make sure they have their documents ready, personal documents, to make sure they have also paid their school dues, and to make sure they have examination card. This exam is beginning on Monday. It's beginning with mathematics paper 1 and the chemistry paper 1, and then to continue like that. So we feel we have done our job. The teachers have done their job. We have given them what they needed to know. And of course, this year the grading system is going to change from the usual D1 distinctions, credits, and the passes and the Fs to now grade A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G being the worst and A being the best. So the student who will have excelled is one who will have scored the A's. That means that if you get an A, it's like the equivalent of getting a D1. So we expect them to perform well when the results come back next year. We have done our part as a school administration and as teachers to facilitate the teachers and also the learners. However, we have a challenge. Many of them have not cleared the school dues. We've been tolerating them because we didn't want them to miss. So we have appealed to them to appeal to their parents to make sure they clear school fees before Monday, so that we don't push them out of the exam room, or we don't because you have to be cleared by the school if you have to access an exam room. If the school does not give you clearance, you can't enter. But also, if you sit without completing your fees, you cannot get your results on SMS. The school will retain the results and you have to pay before you get results. Of course, the learner will miss, the parent will miss it, but at the end of the day, they will still have to pay the money. So we are advising them that the best thing, the school has been good to them, has allowed them to study without completing fees up to the end. So it is a high time that they also did pay their school fees to enable the school to run the exams smoothly. Moses Buyela, my name. Head teacher in Mbale Secondary School. Once again, this year, like it is always in this season, we have just come out of a briefing of UCE candidates, the senior 4 candidates for 2024. These candidates, Mbale Secondary School has registered 823 candidates. The majority are boys. I don't have the figures, but the girls also, about 60% are boys, about 40% are girls. This is the first group we are sitting under the new lower secondary school curriculum, and so we have to take them through the do's and don'ts. We have to warn them against malpractice, and also told them that malpractice is very, very dangerous and costly, because if you are caught in a mistake in one paper, they will cancel the whole exam. In fact, they can even cancel the whole center, all the candidates in the center, or they can even withdraw the center or suspend it. Whenever a student is caught in a mistake, the whole school administration is summoned to UNEB by the security committee of UNEB to answer questions. So, but this year, you remember, we are also sitting with students under the old curriculum, but Mbale doesn't have any students who are repeating or who missed under the old curriculum. So we are only having a new curriculum. So all our 823 under the new secondary school curriculum. Today we gave them their timetables, we gave them